Basement RPG. Hello and welcome to the basement for Basement RPG and the Bertha Brigade podcast. I'm the DM, and with me we have
Raven,
Declan,
Brock,
and Evangeline. Alright, so last time our party ran amidst of a ghost, and it went south pretty fast as the ghost possessed Brock. Brock was defeated, the ghost left Brock and invaded Declan. And unfortunately, during the process, no one was able to help Brock, and he is very bad at apparently rolling death saves, and he died. So he's here, but he's currently dead. But the party was able to, Raven, in an act of desperation, stabbed Brock, absorbed his soul into her dagger. Declan, coming out of being possessed, not really knowing what's going on, stabbed Raven, attacked her.
Miss.
No, you finally got me.
Miss once.
I did.
Miss once, hit her once.
Yeah, you finally got me.
And then attempted to grab Chompy. Chompy not wanting to leave his buddy, and dude being prone to be a little bitey bit. Declan unfortunately went back down due to that.
Stable.
He is stable. But then Evangeline called the ship. The ship came and we got everyone onto the ship. We did not recover the relic that you guys were there to get. I think Evangeline got the idea that it's probably around the tree, but some ghosts showed up and talked with you as you played your flute to try to see what was going on. But you guys decided to make a retreat with Brock's body. Declan's on the ship. He's stable. I think he was still unconscious when we quit.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick up right there where you guys are just gotten onto the airship with Declan unconscious, Brock dead, and I think the two of you are probably hurting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't need either one of you guys, I guess.
What?
Didn't need either one. I just needed y'all two. We could have played earlier today.
Alright.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, with the very tough choice that I had to make last time, I'm kind of just sitting against the side of the boat, just trying to absorb it all and kind of tend to my wounds where I got stabbed.
Okay.
Raven, what happened down there? I was trying to call the airship and I don't know if I saw things. It looked like Declan tried to stab you, but what happened?
It just all happened so fast. His soul was leaving and I couldn't let it go, so I had to do it. And I guess Declan didn't understand. I hope that's what it is. But I have Brock's soul, it's safe.
Okay, so we have his soul, we have his body. I mean, do you think it's possible that we can bring him back?
Perhaps, maybe if we found a cleric that could help us, tell us what to do.
But how long does his soul stay in your dagger? Like, will we have time? Is it going to disappear?
As long as I keep the third gem filled, he'll be safe.
Okay.
Alici's going to walk over to Declan and feed him health potions.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's going on here.
But she doesn't know that.
stay
She
down.
just sees someone on the ship, and she's basically, when you guys aren't on the ship, acting captain. So she's taking charge and going to feed you a health potion.
Is it 2d4 plus 4?
Yeah.
Elise, do you know where we are right now? Are we still close
We are,
to...
yeah, we're still directly over Standing Stone. And Everlund's not far. Although it does seem like that was the direction the Giants were heading. But there are other towns nearby where you all would like to go.
I mean, is Everlund...
It does not seem like it went well down there.
It did not.
Must have been something. I've seen you all fight off giants and dragons, and what could have done this?
Believe it or not, it was just one measly little ghost.
But we couldn't attack it. It kept possessing our members.
And we had no choice but to kill them, to put them down.
That's impressive.
The ghost, or
Not the ghost, yes.
like, is Everlund one of our closest, like one of the biggest closest cities, I should say?
If you will accompany me up here, I can show you on on my maps. Let's see. So if we're looking at the maps here, we are currently at Standing Stone here. And we just came over from the grandfather tree that I have marked on the map over here. So that stretch from grandfather tree to stone stand took us about 8 to 10 hours, with a slight detour of running into some giants in between.
We didn't find any giants in between, did it?
Mm-hmm. A
I don't
whole...
remember that.
Whole
You don't
fortress
remember
of
going on a fortress?
Oh, that was the flying.
whole
Okay.
fortress of
okay.
them.
That was that long ago. God.
I guess,
Okay.
would you be able to, let's direct us to Everlund. There's some...
We can set course. If we go at full speed, we could probably make it to Everlund in 6 to 8 hours.
Okay, let's do that. Raven, the Harpers have a portal there that'd be able to take us where we need to go. So I guess we can go to Everlund, see if there's a cleric, somebody to bring
If
back.
not, we can go to Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's gonna be our best bet right now.
You guys gonna feel the ship continue to lift further up into the air, and Lisi's giving signs and symbols. They kind of got some hand coordination going on. As she makes some hand signs to someone on lower deck, and they kind of yell down commands to Clinker, who is controlling the ship. And the ship takes off, headed west for Everlund at full speed. You guys have a bit of time for traveling here. What do you guys want to...
I gotta change out my spells so I can...
I'm going to drag Brock's body back to his room. And then I'm going to go to sleep.
So as you're dragging the body down the stairs, Belle's going to see you. You're coming down the stairs.
With my 7 hit points. After just being resurrected again.
It's okay, Bella
What happened here?
Bella, if you don't mind, can you grab the legs and let me bring him into his room, please?
Oh, are they broken perhaps?
I'm pretty sure they are, actually. But I think he lost both, where you only lost one.
I will...
For both his
I
legs.
should break both.
Yeah.
Karma. I don't know. Give me a hand, though.
I will give you a hand, and he's going to help you. Because him and Brock somewhat made up beforehand. Kind of somewhat. So he's going to help you out and help you get Brock, because Brock's a big dude. Drag him around and take a lot.
That's the dragging part. I didn't even say it was a good thing. Dragging.
Clunk down the stairs as his legs are banging.
His head hitting every stair.
Stops moving for a second. You gotta readjust his horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the help of Belle, you're able to get him over into his room.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Belle, be like, thank you, I appreciate that. You've been working in the kitchen / storeroom area for a while. We have booze back there, right?
We do.
Good, I'll
There's-
meet you back there.
There's some elven wine, and the ogre brew had just finished.
Yeah. Thank the gods. I'm gonna walk back there with him. I'm gonna give him 10 gold coins.
No, well, that's mighty generous of you.
As long as the ogre brew's strong. So I subtract 10 more gold from mine.
What are you doing?
I am going to. Is Raven resting?
I'm gonna try to change out my spells, so I need to rest.
Okay,
So-
so I'm gonna do.
Are you on the top deck resting? Are you doing this, or are you going to go down to your room?
No, I'm gonna stay on the deck.
I'm gonna keep an eye out. Because if it's gonna take us about 8 hours, then I could do 4, she could do 4.
Okay. Okay. Roll a perception then. Let's hold it and see what happens.
After over,
No, we have
I'm
no-
obviously going to sleep to
Okay.
get my rest. Okay.
No dragon bodies, thank God.
Is this
13?
No, that's fine. 13. Okay, we're gonna hold that to see if anything pops up, and if that will be enough to spot it, and you keep your watch.
Stuff about it.
See, yeah. If something shows up, we'll see if that's if enough to spot it. If it happens to show up. So I guess you guys are going to start a long rest here. So your 4 hours is going to come and go, and the only thing of note that's going to happen is a pretty substantial size of birds are going to go flocking by in opposite direction, almost rocking the ship a little bit. But nothing major really going to go on.
Okay.
But it's still daytime, but due to y'all's exhaustion and what you've encountered, y'all are able to get a rest. First 4 hours is going to go by. So Raven, you can change your spells out. What you want to do there? You've completed your long rest being an elf,
Okay.
and Evangeline, you're going to start yours. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Raven, coming out of yours, what would you like to do?
What do you mean?
You're coming out of your meditation trance. You're awake.
Okay,
You're not really asleep, so she doesn't have to wake you up.
So I'm going to, I have my spells on a strand of wooden beads, as well as my spell book in my bag, so I'm going to have my beads, and I'm going to kind of do my thing of changing out and memorizing the spells that I need. So I'm going to switch out so that I can get Speak with Dead.
Okay, so you're going to spend the first little bit of time swapping your spells out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. You guys are going to hit a bit of a headwind for a bit, and it slows you down just a touch. But the ship's still making good time. And at least he doesn't really want to disturb you, as you look like you're in a kind of meditating and pretty busy. So she kind of walks by you a little bit, but doesn't really come and interrupt you. So about an hour or so goes by. You have a chance to change your spells out. What else do you want to do?
I guess I will kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah, you roll a perception.
I lost my stuff.
I'm tracking time here for Brock's body.
Perception. 11.
11. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're still up on the top deck.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that it's probably late afternoon. You know it's going to be starting to get dark soon, but you can see off in the distance smoke and fire arising from the town of Everlund. And there's something that's notable here that is no longer here that you guys remember from last time. A very large wizard tower is not here. That would stand off into the distance. So you guys proceed on forward.
Was there a wizard tower and a harbor's tower?
It was, well, the wizard tower was
There was a harbor tower.
Is my long rest done?
Left.
almost. We're at about 6 hours.
Still sleeping.
Yeah.
Elise, how far out are we? Would you say?
Not far. We hit a headwind to slow us down, and then we caught a big gust of tailwind when some kind of circular motion going on with the storm that's approaching. But we have pushed in quite a bit.
Okay, let's not get too close, and let's keep an eye above us. Does this storm? Can I do like a perception check or something to see if this storm seems natural?
Go ahead.
Nature check?
The storm's a bit a ways away still, but you can take a look at it.
But like she was saying, like the winds were kind of starting to swirl and stuff. So I guess looking around, can I see like a storm head come in or anything?
Okay. Do you want to use your roll from earlier? Do you want to re-roll?
I'm gonna try to re-roll because that was kind of a crummy check.
All right.
A little bit better. 15.
15. Off in the distance, what looks like to be a past Everlund, you see big storm thunderheads that are. Looks like the storm's moving away from Everlund currently.
Okay. Does it seem? Can I tell if it seems natural or unnatural?
I think it's too far.
Okay.
It's too far away. Sounds natural. Thunder.
That's like that doesn't narrow it down. That's like,
Does it smell natural?
Hey, you can smell storms.
You can.
And so as you guys begin to creep into the outlying land where there's farms and stuff set up outside of Everlund, you guys will notice big stone boulders every so often, just on top of houses in the middle of farmland.
These are the worst people ever.
And the walls going into the city have been crumbled and crushed. And Declan, your long rest is going to be completed. Evangeline, yours is going to be completed. As you guys are going to reach just the outside of town. And you guys are way up in the air, so looking down at this is a very small view.
Okay. So,
So it's safe to say that the Cloud Giants have visited.
And along with that is a big, huge burn mark that runs right through the middle of town. That is currently what's causing the smoke and the fire. Looks like it looks like someone in the sand took their finger and just scraped all the way through town. But this is a burn scorch that runs straight through town.
So does anybody think that this may have been the Countess?
storms just went over. You can see them off the distance.
Look, I'll be straight. She's probably involved here, but our airship, I don't think, could take another ballista hit. Never mind the amount she has on that thing.
Yeah.
That scorch mark says dragon to me.
Or
Definitely one.
Evangeline.
Hey, I was sleeping. I did not do it, I promise.
What concerns me is that the Harpers are gone.
Well, you're one of them. Where would they go?
I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, well, their tower is kind of in,
The tower lays in ruins,
yeah.
crumbled. Almost
Oh, the
fell.
tower is crumbled? It's not.
It's fallen over and crumbled. And
Oh,
gone.
you said it was
Oh!
gone, like they poofed it gone.
No, I meant gone is you no longer see it standing
Oh,
up in
guys,
the air.
well, let's land, see if they need help, and there's whole levels underneath the tower that could be perfectly safe, and maybe that's where
Yeah.
they fled to. That,
I
or
mean-
maybe the teleportation is still active.
We can definitely do that. I think that's a great idea.
Also-
Do you guys think we should drag
Side note,
Brock along?
Let's find out what's here first.
Okay.
yeah, also, since this might not pan out, where do we meet good old Belmont, who owes us, for saving his whole lineage?
What was your question? Did you?
Where did we meet Belmont?
He is somewhere. He's south.
Um,
South in this.
if you,
I don't remember the tavern town.
yeah,
I
but
know it if I saw it.
last time you guys saw Belmont was actually in his estate after you guys cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember whereabouts that was?
Can you let me see
Can
more
I roll a
than that?
history check?
You can.
I don't know who Belmont is, and I feel like I should.
We-
But I'm dead.
There's a reason I don't like hedges.
Yeah.
Oh, the evil guy. The
That's cool.
He was.
spirit guy, like the undead.
Maybe.
But he was weird.
Probably should have.
You should have.
Y'all met him in a tavern, and he hired you guys to go
12.
clear out his estate, and that's where he ran into Dracula and all them. And then he showed up at the last minute and kind of helped
Yeah.
you guys. But what'd you get? A 12?
A 12.
12. Anybody else rolling
History.
history?
Yeah, I could do that.
That's a big hit from the DM, guys. Maybe we're gonna roll history. Even if you're not good at it.
Well, thank God I'm good at history.
Woo!
I got an 11.
You get to 17.
Fun total.
10.
No, is that a 7
Mhm.
or a 1?
That's a 7.
Oh, okay, 17.
Oh wow, that's a big difference.
That's
Okay.
fun.
All right.
Much better than mine.
Belmont's estate was placed on a cliff overlooking some water, not too far north of Silvery Moon, right in this general area.
So not far from us.
A little north.
Yeah. I think if we, after we help the Harpers here, assuming we have more than a day before her flute dissolves his soul, / Dagger dissolves his soul, maybe go see Belmont since he probably has a way to bring people back from the dead. He is a cleric, to my understanding.
Oh, I can't remember anything about that man. I blocked out
Look.
that whole situation.
He was drunk when we found
I
him.
know. I'm like,
Being a,
I was
even a
traumatized
drunk
to
cleric
block it out.
is still a cleric.
I'll bring him back. Mostly.
Well, also,
Better than
I haven't
at
had a
all.
chance to. So, I have switched out my spells. I
Yes.
want to talk to. I want to cast before we go.
Okay, you guys are still just outside of town, kind of moving in.
Speak to dead, and I want to talk. I want to talk to Brock.
Can you
Okay.
tell
I think you
Alicia
have a
Fox?
certain number of questions that you can ask on Speak with the Dead.
And they don't have to be yes and no, right? They can be
I
like.
think they can be questions that they can elaborate on, but I think you have a certain number. It should
What?
tell you there.
What have I been doing? Like, what is like?
Okay, so Brock, the afterlife is much different than what you thought it would be.
Okay.
It feels small, and you feel like you're in this void, but you're kind of like hunched and crunched over. You're not able to completely stretch out and move around. You almost feel like you're stuck in a barrel in complete darkness.
He's a Pokemon and a Pokeball.
Maybe if I
Or-
rub the flute, I can get you out.
So read about your spell real quick.
I'm trying to find it. I switched it out.
I'll look it up for you.
Well, it needs to be showing up on my spell list.
So,
Why
Brock,
is
you
it
have
not
you can't hear anything from the
There.
outside, but you're aware of where you are.
Okay.
We did a long rest. Make sure y'all do your
And,
long rest.
I just have a general sense of where I am. So like I
No,
know.
no, okay. You're aware that what happened to you.
Okay.
So you're aware that you're a spirit, and as far as what you think you may have moved on, and this is what the afterlife entails.
Okay.
Being crunched in a barrel.
Yeah, it'd be pretty terrible, right?
That would be awful.
Oh, so
Yeah.
bad.
Right.
But you don't know that your soul has been absorbed into the flute. You think you're pretty sure that you died due to having consciousness and knowing you were being attacked, and that's the last thing you remember of like seeing things vividly. And now it's just darkness, and you're in this confined space.
Okay.
Well, hollow than all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
False advertising.
So I have up to 5 questions.
I'm done with my
It
backstory.
says answers are usually brief, cryptic, and repetitive, but that's usually for something that you
Yeah.
don't know.
So you can ask Brock some questions, and he just needs to make his answers un-Brock-like, so slightly brief.
On Brock like, this is like 5 questions. This is gonna be all night. Okay.
And clock.
Alright, so, I'm gonna go below, and I'm going to talk to Brock before we go.
I'm going to go with you and make sure Brock
It's okay,
doesn't
I know you don't
become
trust me.
a Argos. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
You've already stabbed me. I think I get the point.
Yeah, bro, taking someone's soul and putting it into a dissolving dagger, probably not a cool thing to do to your party mate without, mentioning it.
I had to act quick.
Don't we have like 10 days before we would have to act
I
quick?
don't know. Alright,
Anyway.
so going down
Just make sure an
below.
Argo situation doesn't happen here.
And actually, I think y'all can ask questions too.
Really? That would really utility-driven
Do you have
spell
a
if that's
key
the
Or
case.
you can tell me what to ask. Okay.
Are they breaking pissed off?
Yes.
Did you
Alright.
not know that Yugling was Swiss Bomb all this time?
I didn't know grab a human. I thought this was a summer shandy. But
We all make mistakes.
Alright, so
anything that's Swiss off, you're man.
Yeah,
come on, y'all didn't use your teeth.
Wait.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not gonna try that. Mm-mm.
Teeth are
Okay.
expensive.
One
Yeah,
of my
okay.
idiot students did that. They opened it with their freaking teeth. I'm like,
Your
I'm
students
not
are
getting
opening beer
blamed.
with their teeth. It's a,
I
How many
had
middle
Sprite
school-
bottles in my room, and they were trying, yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
No,
go ahead.
stupid.
Ask your questions.
Okay,
Alright,
so I'm gonna have a seat on the floor, I guess, in their room where Brock's body has been taken. I'm going to play my flute to get him to kind of call upon him. And once his spirit shows up, let's see here. God, what's my first question gonna be?
Do I answer that one?
Hey!
I'm speaking in my head.
Find out. You had this, huh?
Yeah.
I should have.
Find
All
out
this time I
was.
should have.
Raven got nervous in the negative.
I did.
I like the Godzilla music.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was looking for.
That's pretty ominous.
Yeah.
Brock,
Oh no.
do you know what happened to you?
Oh, I died.
If we have a way to bring you back, is that what you want us to do?
I don't like it here.
Slightly cryptic, I like it. And very surprising. How many questions you get total?
I get 5,
That was
and
2.
that's really all I needed to know.
Are you curious about where he is and what it's like? Asking some questions.
What is it like where you are?
Yeah.
Cramped?
It's, you can't really move around. It's kind of lame.
Do you miss us? No.
I was saying, did you ask that in real life? I'm bored.
If we bring you back, you can be more careful.
That's a good question.
If we can't bring you back, where do you want to be buried?
You got some of that?
That's a good question.
In the mountain range of the Rolling Rock Tribe.
Nice question. I like it. One more.
No, it's from my extensive backstory that's posted online. At basementrpg.com.
I did not.
Sure, check it out. 3 out of 4 are on there.
I knew I forgot to do something.
Even she has hers up.
Yeah. Hers is actually dope.
It's pretty good.
She came up with something.
The 3 out of 4 that are on
I
there
should,
are pretty dope.
I should really bookmark that website so I remember to do that one of these days.
Last question.
Angelina, you have anything you want to ask?
Oh, not really. I'm trying to think. Like,
I can just go back to being mushed in here.
I mean, are you by yourself? Can you see anybody else?
Oh, that is an interesting question.
Thank you. That is a great question.
That is a great question.
You have to be able to tell him that one.
No, just what I told you before.
Yeah. I can't really lift up my head.
Roll perception.
Okay. Exhaustion isn't a thing in death, right?
No.
You're the ultimate exhausted.
Your soul is exhausted.
Yeah.
It's just done.
My soul would be
You might see
exhausted.
another soul we could talk to.
No, I love that you
Perception
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
24.
Ooh. You can't see anyone, but you can hear whispers. Faint.
I can't really lift my head, but I hear something whispering.
Okay, those are my fives.
If is it Raven's brother?
You can't answer that. It's more than 5.
So I have a question for Raven.
So does he disappear now after the 5?
Bye, Frog.
His spirit dissipates.
I don't know if I could see it before, but bye.
So is Brock?
Could you have not asked the final question, just kept the spirit here until you got resurrected?
I've been able to, who knows? Well, I've got him!
I think there's a time limit.
It probably is.
Yeah.
It's like a minute or something.
So you had a question for...
Yeah. Is Brock the last soul that was put in there?
No.
You've killed someone else since Brock, and eaten their soul.
Oh, I need to do that, though.
So if that can't be done,
I think
how?
she had 2 left and she
Right,
put him
but
in.
it goes from, and my understanding is it goes from the last
Yeah.
forward, so his soul's going to be dissolved before the other ones.
I thought she picks whose soul gets dissolved.
Currently, there's...
I thought you said I had space empty.
You have space empty, yes.
So his would have gone, now I have an empty space.
You have 1 empty space.
Okay.
The last soul that was put in was a giant soul.
Oh,
It's
that's
'cause-
right, because I killed him with...
Yeah.
That's right. So it's full. He's safe right now.
But okay, so it works the opposite way. The later one put in is safer,
She can...
or
Kinda
she picks.
decide.
Okay, well, that's what I needed to kind of know,
Okay, so, yeah.
because I was going to ask you how long does he have if he's the last one put in until his soul is dissolved, for lack of a better term.
Okay. So no, he's safe because I have another one in there.
Because there's a
Okay.
giant
The
soul.
giant.
Okay.
Half the giant soul's been consumed, because the giant was a big soul. It took up to 2 spots.
How long ago was that killed by her dagger?
Few days.
Okay, so we have at least a couple of days.
A few
let's
days.
say. Okay. Cool. Let's go see if we can find anyone alive down there and see if we can help them. And maybe get some teleporter.
I hope he stops.
You guys have come to a stop over what was once the Harper's Courtyard, where y'all had landed y'all's ship previously and done some repairs. Now this courtyard houses the debris of the tower.
Is there anyone that we can see from above walking around or anything? Is there anyone out there?
There's some people in the town. Some of them look injured. Some of them look to be helping other people. Some appear to be trying to do clean up, put out the fire, things like that. Immediately at the tower, you don't really see anyone.
Okay.
This is more kind of over towards the town area. And Lee sees him saying, shall we go down? Are you getting off here? Doesn't look like we left it.
Yeah.
Sure
we
glad I
have to-
decided to come with you all.
Really?
Just give
All
you
of
guys
them.
a bonus. Just kidding. Like a substantial one. Like. And I'm gonna say yes, land. We have to see if our friends are okay.
We
Yeah.
shall go down and the ship's going to begin to lower. It's going to come to about close to 25 feet or so, where the ladder will reach to the bottom. And the ship's going to hover there.
Climbing on down, climbing on down.
So you guys going to, all y'all going? Everyone getting off?
Yeah.
I'll stay.
Y'all taking a breath?
No.
Taking the flute?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got my
Boss
flute
going?
dagger on me all the time. Well, yeah, technically he is going, just not his body.
So descending down the ladder, you guys are in this the big courtyard area that has the marble stone groundwork and nice fountain with trees planted on the skirmish. But the fountain has been collapsed due to the falling of the tower, and there's just debris from the tower scattered all through this whole area. But down here in this courtyard, you're kind of to the side of the town, so you can't really see the fire and stuff going on. You just see smoke bellowing up in the air. And from where you guys are, you don't see anyone having landed here in this courtyard.
Well, what's Stuart's name here? Kind of charge of the place.
I have my journal down here. I'll do a history check.
If you don't know, it's alright. No, okay.
14.
Plus 5 fish.
Where are we?
Huh? No, what was his name?
Yeah, I'm asking what town are we in. Is it Everlund?
Yeah. The harbor steward.
I gotta look it up. I don't have his name written down. That's for you.
Well,
You're supposed to be this
that's a-
crier.
I know.
I'm going to start trying to climb through the rubble and see if I can find anyone buried or
Does
hurt.
anyone know? No.
And I'm gonna be
Oh, my
calling out
asleep. That
this
doesn't mean you're
person's
just
name.
feeling.
That's
Don't hear me fall
Insert name.
downstairs because my leg gave up.
We'll laugh and then come help you.
I know you will.
because we're friends.
Says you're calling as you go kind of go over to where the tower is. There's like no immediate entrance you can see. It's been just crumbled and fallen on top of itself. So it'll take some work to move some of the debris to be able to get into this tower.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Okay, roll me some strength checks.
I guess I'm gonna help pick up smaller pebbles to move.
Okay. Roll me a strength
Alright,
check
that's
as
a
well.
7. I'm gonna roll a different die.
Alright, if the wizards do better on strength checks
Oh,
than y'all.
I guess I will be rolling some
and
heavy
17.
boilers.
Oh, moving
That's a
some
nat
big ones?
20.
You guys are tough wizards.
That's what happened with Brock's checks as well. You're going to recall that the name of the guy that was running this place was Crowan. Crowan? Crowan Valhara.
Yeah, Crone, got it.
Valharo.
Spell that. C-R-O-W-E-n?
K-R-O-W-E-N.
K-R-O-W-E-n.
Yes.
Val what?
Valharo.
Maybe.
Haro?
A-L-H-A-R-R-O?
W.
If you
Or,
use
yeah.
a stick and get some leverage on it or something.
Or you just blast it with
That's a
a
good idea.
fireball.
Yeah, that's
So Declan goes over and he's moving some of the boulders, and they're heavy, but he's getting a few of them moved out of the way, and you're able to you kind of look at them a little bit, kind of line them up, do a little bit of calculations in your head, and you kind of use your staff, you kind of put it over one rock and under another one, and you just kind of like pull on it a little bit, and it makes one big rock roll up kind of out of the way down into the courtyard area. You're able to find a few that you're able to move out of the way like that. Raven, what are you doing when they're trying to clear
Yes,
this
I'll help
entrance?
dig through too.
Roll me a
So you want
strength check as well.
check? Easy +2.
That's all I
9.
have.
You're just going around kind of picking up the boulders that you can manage yourself and kind of move them out of the way. It's going to take you guys some time. How much time are you guys willing to spend here to try to clear this entrance with the three of you working on it?
I'm willing to spend 2 hours
2 hours. Okay.
while calling for this guy's name or quote anyone.
Look, I guess we're specifically looking for like a way into maybe the underground.
Yeah, but we got an entire tower collapse
Right.
in this area. It could take a
Yeah,
lot
but did
of
it
time.
like
It could-
fall
I'm-
all in itself, or did it fall this way?
I'm
know,
mostly
it's
looking
fell
for any
over.
survivors.
As a survivor.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me. Each of you guys roll me 2 perception checks. I'm sorry. Let's do investigation because you guys are digging through rubble. Let's do investigation checks and along with some strength
Ooh,
checks.
that's fine.
So,
Investigation's good for me.
alright, Declan. Give me 1 second.
And what?
Well,
I know, I'm on
I
it,
need
right?
2 investigations and 2 strengths.
Investigation?
Let's do Declan's first.
No, so that was
19.
19. That's a 21.
19 and 12 for the investigations.
19, 12. Evangeline, what were your investigations?
19 and 21.
Nice. Raven.
It's weird that your second one was opposite.
Investigation 25 and 24.
Whoa.
Strength 22 and 22.
Wow. Jesus.
I like
Strength
this
is
dice.
11. And I can't
What were
remember
those
that.
rolls?
And 21.
21. What we got on yours?
It's okay.
Up 3 up
I got a 5.
4? Okay.
And a 6.
And, well, it's 6 plus 2. But
And 8. Okay. You guys
The
aren't
thing is, you
able-
found those 3 boulders really early on, and the rest you can't lift. Okay.
Yeah, before we jump out.
I'm moving back out, so I can't do anymore. Sorry.
Moving some of the stuff away from the entrance, as there's bigger boulders near the entrance that are kind of blocking the front. During the process of this, you guys do kind of catch some movement out of the corner of your eye as you're beginning to move stuff. And almost where the top of the tower would have been, if you guys remember, the top of the tower is where you guys poured it into, is where the teleportation room would have been. It was at the top of the tower. Y'all see some slight movement, almost like someone laying there and trying to reach out. They don't look in good shape, and you don't recognize them. But you guys are able to find a survivor through all this rubble. And during the course of searching, you also find 2 corpses.
Can we tell by the, like, do we know who the corpses are?
No, they just look like they're wearing garb that you guys are familiar with from the Harpers, but you don't know who they are.
Okay.
Are they dwarf, elf?
They're not exposed enough for you to really be able to tell what they are. You may have to dig them. They're size-wise, you can tell they're probably not dwarf or halfling, but you don't know if they're humans or dwarves or humans or elves or half elves.
There's no we met the dwarf.
We did meet a dwarf.
He was down though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay. I want to go to the person who is reaching, and I want to start like pulling stuff away from him.
Okay. You have some good strength checks. I'm gonna let you clear him out of there. So, with the help of your two other compadres, and they're willing to assist you in clearing out the survivor, the 3 of you are able to remove the debris and get him out of there. And uncovering it, you can tell that it is a kind of a middle-aged human male.
Is he wearing the garb of the Harpers?
He is. He's wearing kind of a nice blue robe. He's got the necklace around his neck.
Do you know what happened here, sir?
And he kind of like clutching his arm and his chest a little bit. And, giants. We had just, he kind of like looks around. He kind of stops mid-sentence. Were there any others? Did you find anyone else?
We haven't yet.
No, nobody alive at least.
We had just come over from Waterdeep, and the tower just collapsed. We have no way to get back. And I'm afraid that everyone that came with me is dead.
Alright, I'm gonna go and dig up the other 2 bodies that we found.
Okay, you can spend some time doing that.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Wismorn.
Okay, Wismorn, were you part of the Harpers here, or, I mean, I know you just said you came from Waterdeep, like, were you part of their...
We're all just part of the Harpers.
Okay.
We were coming here trying to gather some information about the giants, as Waterdeep is completely overrun by refugees and people seeking asylum, as the entire surrounding area has been just devastated by hill giants. It seems like they're not doing any better here.
They were up until like a day ago.
So
Literally.
it seems like they were up until hours ago. If it had been like this moment sooner, I would not have been able to make the journey.
We don't.
Is this your first time at this, like, tower? Do you know if there's any, like,
Clerics?
or anything under the tower, like any tunnels?
The only thing at the base of this tower is the forge, where they make supplies for the town. And there is storage areas along back on the way up. Clerics, the Harpers keep very minimal priests here, as this is just a watch outpost. There's usually nothing ever going on here. But in these times, I think we're going to be trying to get some priests over here from Waterdeep, and that's going to take some time, as the portal is now no longer functional.
Is that are those the closest that you know of? Closest priests that you know of?
Well, he kind of points. Any priests that are going to be able to help with this devastation are going to have to be high priests from a major temple. Waterdeep, Neverwinter, place like that.
About Silvery Moon. Is that too small?
Silvery Moon's a smaller town. It's hard to say. It could have a traveling priest come by, but I don't know of a priest that's stationed there. But it's been many years since I've been there. I think it kind of coughs a little bit. He's bruised and bloody and beaten.
Can I do like a medicine on him since I don't have any healing spells?
You have medicine? Or you?
Oh, I don't have a medicine.
You don't have a
thing,
med
never
kit?
mind.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
You're bleeding, bro.
Me
You
or
definitely
him?
don't
No.
bleeding.
That's not good.
Well, I'll walk up to him and cast level 1 Cure Wounds.
Okay. He's gonna definitely show some signs of healing, so his wounds can close up a little bit. He's gonna kind of become more alert and thank you. I do appreciate that.
Hey, at least someone survived. Gotta make sure it stays that way.
Was the only thing we can do now is try to rebuild. Those giants were continuing eastbound.
Well, you just got here, so I'm assuming you didn't see if it was just the cloud giants or if there were others with them.
The only thing I saw was just before the collapse of the tower. I was able to stick my head out the window and a hole in the clouds opened up and a beam of light pierced through the clouds and struck the ground and just made a giant scorch mark. And you could look up and see this giant reflecting light up in the air that was just beaming down. This light that pierced the earth.
Somehow worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Somehow
They
that
have
works.
more than stones.
And underneath that, it was housed on top of this just massive structure of a castle.
Like burning ants.
No, literally, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like a magnifying glass and just like burning hands.
That's what it is. I don't know if you guys remember, but if you guys, on the top part of the castle you guys were on, there was magnifying glasses stationed around on the side
Oh, I
that they
don't
used
remember
to
that.
scorch the earth.
You know, we just made peace with that countess, too.
I don't know for sure if it was her.
No, I mean,
I think it's her.
Now,
statistically
okay,
speaking,
when
the
we
odds are very
hang
high.
on, when we left, when we got off, what direction was the castle going?
They were headed west.
We were heading the same
Because y'all were headed opposite directions. Because you guys were coming kind of up this way, they were going
Okay,
this way.
so they continued west
They
after we
continued.
got off.
Yeah, which would have been towards Everlund, and I may have said that he said they moved east, but it should have been
Yeah, I
continued
must say,
west.
at least you
Yeah.
made that comment. She said
Okay.
that we're going, because we said Everland. She's like, oh yeah, where the giants were going.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
direction.
don't remember
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And now we don't have Dragon to help us get there. Well, good thing we made peace. We don't have to worry about her. In fact, I have agreed to not come back. And I, being
I think all y'all did.
I know.
My time allegiance taught me one thing. It's that you don't break your word to a countess.
Especially a giant countess.
They weren't that specific, but I'm pretty sure it was all encompassing. She's included.
Yeah.
Right. So this is awful. Cool. The way I see it, we've got 2 options. 3 options, technically. We can stay here and try to help as many people as we can. We can go see Belmont and see if he can bring Brock back, or we can head for Waterdeep and see if someone there can bring Brock back.
How far is Waterdeep?
Oh, it's far.
Way far.
It ain't nowhere near us.
How about we go looking for
Like months
Belmont?
travel on the road.
Yeah.
So,
Because Belmont is close.
And he
How
owes
about
us,
If
like big.
we can, get Brock back, then we can come back. To
how
Everlund.
about, what is this one?
Yeah.
Is that Mirabar?
What?
Mirabar, I think, are the dwarves, right?
Yeah, let's do
What
though.
else is that?
Mirabar is, I think, further west.
We do not want to go to Men's Bar then.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to
Ooh,
go there.
Mirabar is way away.
I think Mirabar was over here somewhere.
Gontalgram, there's a whole book about Gontalgram.
Mine's a Mirabar. So Mirabar is northwest.
And Silver Moon is what, just south of us?
Silver Moon is just
Just
north of you
What
guys.
about
Silver Moon's right here.
What
Yeah, but
about
where are we?
Everlund right here.
Oh, there's Everlund.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yatar?
Yitar. I think Yitar. I don't know where Yitar was. I don't know if you guys have been there. If you guys haven't been there, you might know
No,
where
but
it is.
there's a little portal.
Oh, you're looking for portals.
Yeah.
Well, she's looking at the portal map to see if
I
there's
don't
a
know if-
quicker place.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
I mean, if none of them are close, then might as well we go see
Zelma?
that crazy drunk man.
He wasn't drunk when we left him. He was only drunk when we found him.
Was he?
And he had just been kicked out of his house. By, like, evil plants.
You know what? He does owe us a favor. He better bring Brock alive.
That's the least he could do.
Yes.
Maybe. Do.
Yartar is
Hopefully.
quite a bit south of y'all, right next to Tribor.
Boo. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no other ones that are.
So, out of those 3 options
Close.
I possibly laid out, what ones are preferable to you 2?
Sounds like Belmont's the closest.
Yeah.
So, not staying here, helping people trying to get brought back first.
I mean,
I'm asking. I am clearly okay with the latter option of getting brought back first.
Hey, Brock, aka Beer Boy, can you give me a drink?
Since he's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
I want to get yourself one too.
Well, I believe that
Thank you, sir.
or that
That's
he is
fine.
relatively close
this
south of us. So if we can get there, if he can bring Brock back, and we can get back,
Oh, wait, did you say Belmont's to south of you?
or north of us. Sorry,
Just
I'm
north,
going
yeah.
the wrong way. Just north of us,
Alright,
which
so.
is not going the direction of the giant.
Hey, maybe he can also magically fix our boat. Because I'm not sure if that patchwork's going to hold forever.
No.
Maybe he just has another one laying around. So
Or
he's
I
gonna
know,
use it.
I know our gnome has been furiously working on that
Yes, and
each day. So it's only been what, a day?
Hasn't even been
So-
a day. Hasn't even been
So we need to be subtracting gold. I'll subtract gold from my
20
stuff
gold.
this time.
He's specifically working on the balloon currently.
So I'll take 20 gold away from me for that day.
How many days does he need?
46.
Oh, God.
46?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Oh.
And that's just the balloon?
That's balloon.
Yeah, that's not everything else.
Oh, that's just the balloon.
yes.
The
Wow.
ballista, is the ballista even salvageable, or is that one
No,
That's
you
a
have to buy a
harpoon.
new one.
Okay,
and
so
build
that's
it.
fine.
Yeah, it's a harpoon.
Yeah, the ballista's
harpoon?
okay.
Ballista's okay.
And where's the ship at?
It's 20, 30 feet below us.
The,
No, I mean, shut up.
it's the gondola itself is taking about 50 damage out of 250. It's okay.
Okay, but still, that's 50 days.
50 days.
So, do we have somebody working on the ship as well as the
No.
balloon?
No.
No.
The only person that's probably capable of fixing anything is that
Dilbar.
dude. And he's focusing on the balloon that
Okay.
had,
Well,
that
had one hit point.
It's at 4 now.
Wow.
That one Harper that's alive, what does he do?
Ask him.
Hey, I know that your town has been completely screwed.
Oh, and
You
your
give
friends
him
were
a
just
ride
crushed.
To, I mean, if
You want to leave this
What?
poor
if
harbor with
Belmont does
Belmont?
not work, if Belmont does not work, then he could fix our ship. He could be working on it as we take him to whatever town we're going to that has a portal, that has another Harper.
Oh, you have to go by foot?
Oh my god.
Or you could take Belmont with you? Like, put
No,
No,
I'm
take
talking
the,
about
take the guy.
Oh, take the
Harper
guy with you.
Yeah.
Although you think he'd want to.
I mean, if Belmont
Oh,
doesn't
the
work
town crumbled
out,
around him. I think
why not?
No, I meant Belmont.
Oh,
I meant Belmont.
we could so use Belmont in a fight.
Hey, do you wanna?
I could tell that we're looking for Dracula. We heard he was up north to come with us. Kill things along the way, you know?
That way, the next time we encounter a freaking
Okay.
ghost.
I thought you meant you were going to, like, he could stay with Belmont and they could fix the ship while we go
No,
somewhere.
no.
I wouldn't honestly trust Belmont to
Yeah, I
fix the ship.
know.
Break the ship. Belmont could break the ship.
I'm gonna tell him what it would look like after him and his
Okay.
drunk.
It would either look really bad or look like the most badass airship ever built. It'd be one or the other. There'd be no in between.
Lots of garlic on it.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this not where
Garlic
Belle
and
now
crosses.
wanted to go with Everlund?
You don't want to go to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Okay.
Y'all picked him up in Everlund, actually.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
if
That's
we
right.
go to Waterdeep, Belle will be hiding below deck.
Yeah, that'd be bad. We shouldn't bring Belle there. Let's go see Belmont. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do
go
it.
see Belmont.
As long as he does not want us to do
Look.
any favors, I'm all for it.
Unless it's burning down hedges, I'm not interested.
Declan's all about his revenge.
So can
I wonder.
Do you have any idea what those things
I
do to me?
better
How far
sleep one
away
eye
is
with
he
one eye open,
from
right?
Yeah, by
I would
horse
too.
or.
By airship, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe like 2 hours. 2-3 hours.
Okay.
By horse.
Much more
bit long,
so.
'cause you have to go around.
Okay. Well, let's hop
I
on
know
this
you're
airship.
threatening. I
and-
got a hole in me to prove it.
Look, I'm
Okay.
the one eating teammates also.
So you guys are, the three of y'all are standing here, y'all kind of come to the conclusion that we're going to go to Belmont.
Yeah.
Y'all standing here with the Harper's person, he's kind of looking at you guys.
So what do you do, sir?
I'm an investigator. I'm a planner, per se.
Okay. I mean, do you know how to fix ships? You dabble a little bit.
No,
He is
not per
determined.
se. The Harpers
Boy Scouts?
actually have
Perhaps.
no airships under their control. They don't use any. They don't have any.
Oh.
It's very rare to find an airship.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
It's even more rare to find one in that condition. I wouldn't get on that personally.
Good to know. So you're a planner. What are you planning for?
We're trying to plan what to do about these giants, and trying to come up with a strategy to protect our cities from them that is currently failing.
Yeah, airships would help you with that.
I
Because then
mean-
you'd be at the altitude with them, you could fight them one-on-one kind of deal. But without airships, I don't see how you could solve
Would
it.
The
you
main
like
problem
to-
with airships is they draw the attention of dragons.
They do that.
So we know about that.
But
Oh.
they can be dealt with too.
I'm
We've
not-
done it
I was gonna see if you wanted to take a
a
ride
lot
with us,
of times.
and we could pick your brain. But seeing the fact
I
that you
would
did not.
prefer to stay here and
Okay, that's cool.
see if there's any other survivors.
That's
It's a
good.
good call.
And hopefully, some relief is coming from a nearby town. If you happen to
We
go by a town, maybe you could tell them what happened, and they could send some men to help us out.
Sure.
We can do that, and once we do what we need to do, if we're able, we will come back this way and see what aid we can give.
Very well. Well, Godspeed and the best to you. And he's going to kind of go, not walking fully well, kind of limping a little bit. His leg might have gotten broken, but he's going to be kind of
Seems
dragging
good.
it.
Yeah, why not?
Limping,
But also,
limping
he would
kind
fit
of.
it really well with the crew. Okay?
But he's heading kind of more into away from
That
the
would have
tower.
been
and
nice
the
to have a planner, but he does not want to come on our ship. So.
The ship's very crowded. There's a weight limit.
Oh yeah.
He's a portly guy. Okay, so you guys are going back up the airship?
Yes.
Okay, so
Sure.
you guys make your way back up the ladder. The airship has been kind of hovering here.
We're gonna head to Belmont.
Who?
Yeah.
What? Just near east.
I have not
Just
heard of
east
Belmont.
of
Is
Silvery Moon.
this a town?
Well, it's an estate.
It's
Yeah.
a state.
An estate.
Yeah, it's in the mountains.
He's just
The Waterview.
east.
Belmont Estate.
Yeah.
Sounds ominous.
Yeah.
North? East?
East of Silvery Moon.
Silvery Moon.
So north and a little bit east.
Silver Moon's northwest from here, so east
Okay,
of Silver
west,
Moon
yeah.
should be straight north from here.
Yes.
Shh. Yeah, that sounds solid.
Very well.
See if things paying off.
We are heading north.
Seriously, does no one have a compass?
There is a, if you're looking for a compass, there is a very small one. Down on the lower deck.
Right. I remember now.
So, you guys want to do anything while you guys are traveling there? So you guys are heading north? I need someone to keep an eye out to see if they can spot Belmont's estate. Because we don't know exactly where it is
Yeah.
specifically.
Alright, that seems reasonable.
Look,
Ah!
we definitely need to be
Look
looking
for-
for this water.
It's alright, guys. I'll find it. I got a 24. Okay.
Have to look for the creepy manor
It was a great
with killer hedges.
I don't think I'll ever forget the maze of hedges, so if I find that, it's the right place.
I feel like you're paying on that one.
Anything else you want to do on this journey?
No. It's 2 hours, right?
Yeah, it's a short
Yeah,
trip.
it's a short trip.
Okay. Alright, so an hour or so goes by, and Declan is going to spot. He sees the manor. The manor doesn't really draw his attention. He sees the big iron gate, doesn't really care about it. He sees the big graveyard with the huge catacomb over to the side, doesn't care about it. It's right on the edge of a cliff. He knows it's it. And then he sees the maze of hedges. And he knows that's Belmont's estate.
While looking over the banister, there's just gonna be fire in his hands.
Looks a little nicer than last time you were
I can do
here.
that too, by the way.
The place has been cleaned up a bit. The fountain in the middle is up and running. When you guys were here before, it was not working. The gate system has been covered and worked. So, you guys have come and are currently hovering over Belmont's estate.
Neat. Let's land.
Ooh.
Not near those hedges.
I was gonna say, can we just...
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
probably gonna need to land because I have a feeling we're going to need body.
What?
We're gonna
Sure.
need his body.
I mean,
Oh
we
yeah.
could just
Well, I thought like.
roll it off the ship.
Well, I thought Belmont just might.
Well, he's
come
already
off the
dead, so
just like
don't
roll it
know.
off the ship.
ship. Belmont could just come on the ship.
Oh, well, that's right. he can come.
Just throwing out options.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, sure, why not? I mean,
All right.
I guess.
Well, we can toss his body. It's all he's gonna hurt him. I was like,
No, I'm all for. Yeah,
I mean, I guess he could come on the ship. He could probably fix something on the ship. I don't know.
look, can we just get Brock back first, okay?
I'm worried about
this
the
shit is
ship.
much more important than you, Brock.
No offense, Brock.
You
Brock will
aggravated
fix the
her
ship,
to the
okay.
last.
I do want to become a fingerer.
Hey.
And he's twice the size of no anything big stuff, twice as fast.
It's great to
At
have him
least he
back.
can reach
but-
First off, he's
Twice or
definitely
four
more
times
than
as
twice
high.
as tall.
All the stitching where the
If we
gnome
have
is
no
working on the
ship,
balloon
then-
is like extra fine.
Mark does it like 3 stitches. He
Yeah.
just leaps.
He doesn't even use like sewing needles. It's just swords with headband rope.
Yeah.
It's a javelin.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are hovering over the ship. Are we going to land the ship in Belmont's courtyard, or are we going to just come down where we can get off the...
We're gonna come down where we can get off because I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure how welcoming he or his hedges will be.
I shall bring us down as customary, 25 feet. And this Belmont fellow looks to be quite wealthy. Huh.
We don't know much about that. We know he's got a vendetta against vampires. I'll tell you that much.
Well, who doesn't?
Generosity is as much as his.
He owes us a favor.
Yeah.
We got his house back.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone that has a place like this owes you a favor.
Yeah, it was intense. We had to fight goatmen, and a lot of them. I have the banners to prove it. I'm gonna pull out one of the banners, the goatman banners. I shit you not, some crazy things happened here.
That was pretty awesome.
You get your events mixed up. The Goatmen were in.
Oh, that was Santa Claus.
Okay.
They don't know that though.
They don't. She,
Lacey doesn't know any of
The
that.
fish is getting bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, Goatmen and hedges.
I'm gonna like look at the hedges, make sure they're not moving.
You're like,
And there were big spiders. Ice spiders were there too.
Ice spiders and Goatmen and hedges and Dracula.
And Dracula. And there was also like this stitched together dude. That was the scariest thing. Broke through doors and stuff.
Wow.
Not cool. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi. We'll be back, I think.
Frankensteinly, I'm glad I wasn't here. Over that. Okay, so she brings you guys down 25 feet, and you guys are able to get off the ship. And you guys are standing at a courtyard near the fountain, just out from the entrance to Belmont's estate.
I'm going up to the front door.
might as well just commit to it.
You all taking Brock's body, or you leaving it?
Nah,
You're
So
gonna
we
leave
let
it.
you know
Okay.
about that is all.
Okay, so you arrive at the front door. The two lanterns on each side of the door are lit. And it's a big double door with the two handles in the middle. A big knocker on each door.
So do we knock or do we just like walk in?
I'm gonna be curious and knock whether we know him or not.
I mean, we saved this manor.
I mean, it's
I'm
practically
like-
our matter. It's like, all right, we'll knock.
So, boom, boom, boom. Three big knocks come on the manor door. And you don't get a response. Nothing.
Okay,
Well,
now we can go on.
We didn't come all this way to turn around.
Go ahead and open up the door.
So, as you go to open the door, you feel that the door is locked.
Well, fine. Go through a window.
Okay.
Can we?
Oh God, we know how windows. We know about windows.
Oh yeah.
Something? Did I go through a window
No,
wrong?
it was a different king.
I was like, I don't.
People.
What am I missing?
What do you want to do?
Can we knock on the door again and shout?
Yeah.
Mr. Belmont!
He hears you, and you're gonna hear some like slow steps coming down the stairs. Boom, boom. Big heavy stairs coming, heavy steps coming down. Boom, boom, boom. And it takes him a minute to get there. If you remember, the stairs were a ways in, and you hear these heavy footprints, just boom, boom, boom. And you hear something dragging behind him, just like as he's coming across this marble tile. Just,
Well,
It's alright. He was always a little.
Mage armor. I'm sorry, mage armor.
okay, cast mage armor, and you hear a couple more latches
And
unlock,
I step back some.
and the door swings open, and you see standing there in just massive shiny gold plate armor. The same man you guys met before. It is Julius Belmont. And he's kind
Who cares?
of leaning forward a little bit, kind of comes back a little bit, and then you hear as kind of look to the side, and what he's dragging behind him is a keg that is attached to a rope. And he's just kind of pulling.
I'll give him a hug. Belmont! It's been so long, old friend.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
we're the guys who got you your manor back. Do you remember that? Fought off a vampire.
Frankenstein, Dracula.
Yeah.
Met us in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Come on in.
We actually came here to get you to come on out for a second.
Oh, wow. It's much nicer inside here.
I have ogre brew in here.
What is that?
The best drink you'll ever have, mate.
And he lifts the keg to the side of him. This is brew from a different realm. I don't know if it can beat this.
Well, you'll have to talk to my man Bell, because let me put it this way. Me and Brock drank some of this, and we were done, man. Done.
Yeah, he lost like
Why don't you get it
day or two.
and come on inside here?
I have a second favor to ask you. We need to know if you can bring someone back from the dead for us.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, well, we have to.
Bring
We don't have
someone
time.
back. In what context?
Like, soul back in body, alive again. We have the soul and the body. Not Dracula.
That is a very complex thing to ask someone.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is Brock, man. Do you remember Brock? You and him bonded. You were tight.
No.
We
Brock?
got your castle back, your manor back. Like, they
I'm-
pretty
I'm,
much owe us a little bit.
Been alive for close to 300 years. I barely remember you people.
Like a week ago, dude.
Well.
It hurts.
Mm.
It's like...
I drank away more brain cells than you will ever generate in your lifetime.
I respect that kind of dedication. We're gonna need those ones that are left, though, if you don't mind, to do this one solid for us.
Bringing someone back, it is something that is complex.
What if I left
But-
you the man that could make you all the ogre brew you need?
Could use a brewer.
Could use a brewer.
Do you have the body?
We do have the body.
It's on our ship.
If you take the body to the catacombs, I'll meet you there.
Excellent.
And you will need the supplies to bring him back.
What do we need?
We will need a diamond. At least a diamond
We
was
got
worth.
that.
I don't know
It's
that.
for Brock, dude.
I overused all my potion.
You stabbed me for freaking Brock and you won't give up your damn
That's
diamond.
a 150-pound diamond. It's worth like millions.
We need 25,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Fine. Okay, well we have that.
And then
You.
still don't know if it'll be him that comes back. When you open that portal, it opens a gateway for many things. I have killed the beast that you fought. You're sure you're the ones that came back here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Well, supposedly the ones that came back here. The beast that had taken over my manor, I have slayed and dispelled him countless times, and he keeps finding ways and souls and bodies to inhabit. Opening doorways like that is how creatures like him get back to this realm. So, be prepared.
Oh, I mean, we've killed Brock once. We can kill him again. It's okay.
Kind of look at her like, we?
I.
I shall gather what I need and I will meet you there.
Excellent, thank you. Hut, 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 hut.
Yeah, you hear some sliding the keg back behind you. As he goes marching
So,
back
do
out.
we really want this drunk man bringing Brock back, guys?
He's been around for hundreds of years and has done this a lot of times,
I
obviously.
know, but like, I did not expect him to be this super drunk when we came here.
Can't you guys, like, have a spell that, like, knocks him out of drunken dupers or something? Is that, like, a thing either of you can do? No? Not, like, summon water over his head or something? Insta coffee? Anything like that? No?
I mean, I could use a little firebolt and just kind of
That might go
fire
over.
under his butt.
That might go over pretty poorly. I don't need him sticking hedges on us.
I mean, I don't have anything else. I could use I could summon my hand and just slap him away. Like,
Okay.
can't do anything non-violent. I'm sorry.
I respect that.
I feel like we'll be fine.
I think we'll be alright. I mean, it's Brock. How much could be left behind?
I mean, I guess.
It's only half my stone is showing up because it's that little.
It's not even just blinking like I
Yeah.
might be here. Like.
I mean, I guess.
Very small quantity.
I guess we can deal with whatever. I mean, we fought so many people. We can easily take down whatever.
Whatever comes out of rock.
Yeah.
It's not a ghost.
I mean.
Did either of you fix that, by the way, in your time to switch spells, where you could do
I don't
something?
have that.
You don't have that ability, period?
No.
It's a cleric spell, I think. It's not even a.
Hmm?
It's not even a spell that a wizard can get.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it is.
The ghost thing.
Yes, channels are
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's not what it is.
so Belmont's a cleric. He'll take care of the ghosts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could just drag him along.
I mean,
Well,
I was talking about the other ghosts. Okay.
right.
I was talking about the ghost of the grandfather tree. I am sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking too far ahead.
Yes, you were. Let's get Brock's
We're
body.
planning.
We'll just do that.
As you guys are
Step at a
kind of making your way back to the ship and going up the ship trying to get Brock's body, y'all see a light come on in the catacombs. Like I said, on the inside of the catacombs is illuminated as Belmont is in there preparing to perform the ritual.
I'm gonna go on the other side of Brock and try and push him off the ship.
Can we just land the ship?
Nope.
No?
I just
She
want one
really-
last. I just want one last hurrah. Think of all the stuff Brock did, and we couldn't get him back. This is the one that we could just
Yeah, alright, I'll give it to you. I won't stop her. He does this.
You
for
were
me.
on his back, and he rode into danger with you.
Oh, I
You should open
remember
the door.
very well the things Brock has done. But he has paid literally the ultimate sacrifice, not once, but twice for these mistakes.
That's true.
That's true, but he.
What's a few more broken ribs when he gets back?
I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah. So I'm gonna try and push him.
All
Just don't
right.
tell Bell, he might
So-
break a leg.
So with the help of Declan, if Declan's helping you roll him off.
No, I'm not helping
Yeah,
him. Just not getting
Just
involved.
not-
in
just
it.
not-
I have no part of this.
Okay, roll strength check.
I'm gonna get a 150-pound diamond to bring him back. I'm not gonna damage him. I was like,
17.
17.
she's determined.
Yay! You're able to roll him right off the side.
25
As he's
feet.
25 feet hits the ground. You just hear just a slight crack sound.
Like I
Leaving an
said,
impression into
And
the ground.
you kind of look down and you see
Giggle.
the crack sound didn't come from Brock, but it came from Belmont's fountain that you threw Brock on. It's now broken.
Oh
I'm gonna look at her.
I'm sorry, I didn't see what was below us before I pushed him off. Got a little excited.
Belmont probably won't even realize.
No.
So you guys with
As we're
Brock.
flying away.
So you guys with Brock make your way into the catacombs, and you open the door.
Bell, I'm gonna need a couple ogre brews.
Oh,
3.
here's a. Here, you want to just take the keg of it, or do you just want a couple mugs?
The cake sounds good. Yeah.
Here's the keg. I mean, it's not a full size keg, as this stuff takes a long time to brew. It's kind of a mini keg. Kind of hands it to you.
Adorable.
So you guys, along with your ogre brew,
no.
make your way over to the catacombs, and opening the door, you see Belmont standing there, still plated,
We need to find a
cladded in his gold armor, but he has a big dark black robe kind of thrown over him. But the inside of this robe is lined in just bright. It looks almost like white light as it's radiating whenever it kind of
Right,
fans
not
open a
gonna
little
like
bit.
this.
And sitting on top of this, there's a sarcophagus here, and he has it just nice and smooth, and there's a few candles lit, and he says, looks up, as he waves at you, kind of take a couple steps back and a step forward, bring him over.
I'm gonna stop at a point, and I'm not gonna go ahead anymore.
I am going to look at them and be like, really? Really?
Yes, really. God.
Okay, we're doing this.
He's obviously a professional. Look at how bright light. He's ready for this.
He is swaying. He's obviously drunk, but
He's
I
just
trust
excited.
Okay.
He doesn't see much company.
Okay. Then let's do this.
I mean, what are you supposed to do when you're locked in an estate for hundreds of years by yourself? You dabble in the spirits a bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of spirits and dabbling, why don't you bring him on over here?
Dragging him over there.
So you bring him out. Belmont reaches down and kind of grabs Brock by the belt loincloth area. And
Is Chompy still on him?
no one's taking him off, so yeah.
I'm gonna look at Evangelina. Can you take Chompy off of him back, please?
Yeah, we're just gonna take this little thing that's hanging on his back.
Don't worry about it.
Is this a mimic?
Ah,
No, we're
Yes.
just
You
gonna.
know, after y'all left, I think it was y'all. Oh, supposedly after y'all left, there were a few of these left in my castle, and they were dead. They looked similar to this one. Anyways, you're taking him?
Yeah,
Alright, go for it.
and I'm going to.
So as you reach down to grab Chompy, he's gonna try to bite you.
I was just about to say, Chompy, do you want to come?
What else are you doing to try to bribe Chompy?
I'm gonna take what do I have that I can?
gold.
Chompy?
Just give him
I know.
gold.
I'm gonna grab a gold piece and be like, hey, Chompy, come here.
Okay, so roll your dex check with advantage.
Hey.
Nice. Marie's convinced that I failed my death saves because of the way that I rolled my dice.
I can see that.
I didn't shake them around enough.
Yeah, because you do this.
You just like
Yeah, you're just like. I'm like, what is that?
That's not what I did though. And I rolled
Just
a
like-
natural one. I did it exactly your way, and then I got
No, you like toss the dice
Yeah,
like
like
you're
that one, you
crazy.
automatically get 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I only needed one more to fail. Like,
Just
to,
let me roll
that was
for
it.
you.
And then I rolled an at one on that one. So
Like,
it was kind of like,
yeah. I'm sorry, I was possessed at the time, or I would have brought you back.
What'd you get?
19.
19.
Pretty good dex.
I am determined not to get.
Roll a persuasion as well. Let's see if he chomps at you. You bribed him.
Ooh. 15.
15 was enough. You persuade him. He's going to chomp, slobbering on your hand and taking the gold piece. And during the course of that, him taking the gold piece, you're able to undo the quick latches that Brock has made for him and pull Chompy off. He's not going easily though. He's kind of like wiggling and squirming and wanting to go back to Brock. But Belmont reaches down, kind of reaches to the front of Brock, kind of grabs where his belt is and just lifts Brock up with one hand and lays him down on this top of the sarcophagus. And he looks at the three of you and says, when we start this, if other spirits show up, be ready. Are you ready? The diamond?
Yeah.
So do we need a map so we know like where we're standing?
So
and
I'm
stuff
going
like that?
to take out my
I don't understand.
150-pound diamond that has the
I'm gonna take out my 150-pound diamond.
that has the image of the fortress engraved in it. I'm going to sigh slightly. I'm going to hand it over to him. And I'm going to reach back in and I'm going to pull out my banner of the king and use the mark of courage. And it lasts for 10 minutes. And when I unfurl the banner and emanate courage, you and your allies are immune to being frightened while within 20 feet of the banner for 10 minutes.
Alright. So we're going to use this as our map.
Alright, my mage armor is already up.
So, lay this across the far back wall there. This is going to be our table.
Oh god, I remember this room.
Very well. Are these 5?
They're going to be 5-foot squares.
Okay.
We'll
And
zoom
it's
out
like
just
this, right? This
Yeah,
square?
we're going to stay zoomed in. But yeah, it's going to be 1 square. Slide that table up just a bit. Make sure it's on there. And
Where do you want it?
just
It's
up
there.
forward just a
From
bit.
his angle, it looks way off.
Yeah, it looks way off.
Oh, that's-
Kind of put it between the two. Like right here.
And on the cross.
Is this
I'm
a
gonna go ahead and put
Oh,
my,
God.
it's just a statue.
I love it.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my mage armor on. Just, you know. In case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. So Belmont begins.
I
let's
stopped
let's
way
get a
back
Belmont.
here. Once I saw all that light radiating from that cloak, I stopped.
Listen,
I am
sorry.
not gonna like this ritual at all.
Let's show this
He's very clearly a good guy.
show this
That's
guy
not
over there.
what I'm worried about. I died before. I'm a little worried about where this
You're staying back here.
Could he suck
Yes.
your soul out then?
Who knows? That's why I'm
So-
Could you
staying
and
back.
Brock swap bodies?
How far away are you from the banner?
Oh, yeah, I'm not close. So where
And
did
John's over there just like, oh god.
That'd be pretty fun.
that would be hilarious. Where did you
Um,
place the banner?
Oh, it's on me. I'm supposed to be. I just gave him the diamond, so I should be up here. So it's within 20 feet of me.
Yeah.
Let's use these dancing lights as the banner.
Okay.
So let's place that.
I'm just gonna.
How big of an area is it?
20 foot.
20 feet. Okay. So it goes. It's pretty big. I remember those. Each one of these squares is 5 feet. Okay.
Okay, so.
I know we're zoomed way in, but
Yeah,
I just want to do it
that's
for
there, but I'm
where we
not
can
getting
see.
closer.
Okay. All right. So Belmont begins to cast this spell. Begins to go into a deep trance in chanting, and he kind of eyes roll the back of his head, and he's stumbling back, and he's moving forward. And while he's still in this trance, he reaches behind him and he pulls out this big horn. He takes a swig of it and puts it back behind him, and he kind of looks over at you because his soul did not move on.
No, it's stuck in her dagger. Hey, Raven! Raven, come here!
No.
Oh, Raven, he needs the soul back.
I take the dagger and I hold it out.
Is this okay? And he kind of holds a hammer up that he has, and he begins to force kind of channeling towards Raven. And Raven, you feel energy begin to swirl around you and around the dagger, and it's Brock's energy. Brock, you're going to manifest and form here in spirit form, and you're going to begin to be pulled slowly towards your body as he's continuing this ritual. And also, as a portal is going to form in the back of the room here.
Oh, God.
And stepping out of this portal is going to be
I didn't do it!
2 demons.
They're not mine.
We need everyone to roll initiative, including Brock, who is fighting in spirit form.
Not sure how I feel about that.
We already established that exhaustion isn't a thing.
Yes, any negating properties that you would gain from being resurrected or exhaustion or anything like that is not going to hinder you in this specific fight.
Okay. And I
You
have
can possess stuff. You're a ghost.
I have a weapon.
Oh, that's a good idea. No,
Give me 1
you can just scare
second.
people. Ooh!
Boo! I said boo!
What just happened? Oh wait, didn't we force evil Santa Claus into one of those
And one of what?
portals?
Through a portal. Brock, what do we get for initiative?
21.
21, Raven.
24.
24, Evangeline.
24!
24, Declan.
21.
21.
Dang.
Y'all can decide who wants to go first.
We'll let Spirit Brock go first. He has
Do you want to
even
go
had a chance
first?
to talk. I was like,
No.
Between me and...
Y'all gotta decide who goes, because y'all both got 21.
yeah, Brock can go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the two of you gotta decide.
Yeah, I guess I will
What kind of
go.
weapon do I have?
It's your same weapon. You're almost like your same self, but you're just an energy form of yourself. You can pass through objects, and you can possess stuff since you're technically a ghost.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first and just summon my undead.
Other than that, you're your normal self.
I can't.
He pulled out his poster. There's
Do
no
you-
bounty for these guys.
If you, I don't know if you have access to it, but if you want to pull a ghost up and see how possession works, you can use that. If you want
Am
to.
I being pulled towards my body?
You are going to be pulled towards your body. If you move towards your body, you're going to get an extra 10 feet of movement. If you move away from your body, your movement's going to be reduced by 10
Do
feet.
you want me to go?
I'll go.
I like
I'll
that
summon my undead guy.
So you can move away from it, but it's going to reduce your movement.
Summon my ghost.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to bring my flute up, and I'm going to summon...
you're going first?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I don't.
Sorry.
I just needed to know which out of the two of you which was going first. I got to roll for demons. All right, Raven. Wow, all 4 of you guys are going before the 2 monsters, the 2 demons.
Yay.
Alright, so I bring my flute up, and I am summoning my ghost.
No, sweet. That's what we need. Another demon. And
It's
another-
not a demon. This
another
one,
ghost.
I can't lose.
What if it gets to Brock's body first?
Oh, that's scary. Right? Yeah.
Do you have your
Ooh,
mini for
I
your
should
guy?
I should do a putrid. They can poison.
So where are you summoning?
The ghost.
Where?
Where? In between these 2 guys.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
So it's at the back of the room. They came out here, so you got to pick a block.
Oh.
And they're
Okay,
5
it
feet.
Can't be like in between.
No, because there's no blocking between. They're adjacent
Oh,
to each
that's
other.
fine.
But you can attack diagonal.
Okay, I'm going to. He's going to hit at the one in. He goes. He goes on once I summon him, right? Yeah. Wait, what did it say? Okay, I guess he goes on my turn.
He does.
Okay. So he's gonna do it to hit.
Okay.
And I think his to hit is the same as mine, so it's like a plus 8 or 9. Of course now it starts rolling crappy. Looks like I have a plus 9, so I think he has my same to hit. Or it says to hit, okay, so my 14.
14 hits.
Oh, wow, okay. And then I do a 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell level necrotic damage?
Are you asking me or telling me?
That's a question.
All right. I'm not sure. I don't have it pulled up, so you just got to read it and tell me.
Well, it says, hit 1d8 plus 3 plus spells, level. Spells level.
So what level did you cast
Which is
it
a
at?
level 3.
Level 3?
So 1d8 plus 3 plus 3 is plus 6. And then he has to succeed on a wisdom save or he is frightened. She's maybe immune to fear, I don't know. Wait, 1d8.
All right. Roll your damage.
10s. All these dice, I can't find an 8.
They look like a diamond.
Thank you. This was 6. Ooh, not bad. 12.
12 points of damage total.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to make a save throw.
Mm-hmm.
So to be against being frightened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He makes it.
Damn. Why would he get like crazy number?
Doesn't matter to me.
Seriously?
You demon.
I had a feeling he was. Okay.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
I have
Raven
backup.
summons another ghost into this room that's now being populated by Brock's spirit, and 2 demons are coming out of this portal that opened up at the entrance of the room, and attacks one of the demons, dealing a nice bit of damage. And now Evangeline, you're up.
I am
Brock, you're up
going
next.
to
Ashley,
do
thinking about what you're doing here,
snowball swarm.
what are you doing?
Snowball storm.
Snowball swarm.
Snowball Snorm.
Yeah, snowball.
Actually.
It's a 5 feet, so if I put it right at 5 feet radius, so can I get both of them?
If you put it between them, and you can get both of them, yes.
Okay. Well.
What do they have to do?
Dex save.
Dex
17.
Did anyone writing these spells ever have a snowball fight? Because you really doesn't really cause much damage. It's just
That one failed. First one failed.
yes.
And the
But
second,
those aren't
both
snowballs.
failed.
There's no man.
Okay, so 5d6 on the field.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like Terminator.
Yeah, it does. The future is not yet written.
Should get some Predator music in here.
Yeah.
Every now and then you swear something's following you. But you
18?
can never catch its sight.
Yeah. 18?
Yeah. 18.
Alright. Nice. So, Evangeline begins to form this swirl of snowballs around them, dealing some damage. Unfortunately, they're hitting them, but they're not seem to be doing quite as much damage as you would have hoped. But it is affecting them. Brock, you're up.
Could I make it to my body on this turn?
You said each square was 5 feet, so he's only 20 feet
You
away.
could.
Okay.
And the benefits or detriments to that happening, we don't know.
Yeah. Alright, so... does Brock know that he needs to go towards his body?
He's being drawn that way. Because he can feel as he's standing there kind of like a slight energy pulling him as he slowly slides across the floor. That's why if he moves away from it, it's going to be a little bit lower.
Okay. Brock is going to Frenzy Rage and attack the demons that are attacking his friends, the one on the left.
This one specifically?
You're right.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a reckless attack.
Advantage.
21 to hit.
Yes, sir. What weapon are we using?
This is the axe.
Okay.
20 points of slashing damage.
Wow, nice. Brock comes back with a vengeance. And first attack, 20 points of damage.
Yeah. The next one is 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Okay. That one is going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
As you deal this next axe attack into this demon, he's going to collapse at the base, and as his body hits the ground, it's going to be just whisked back into the portal.
And with my movement, I think I could still make it to my body.
Yep.
Okay. So as you move up and standing there over your body, you can see Belmont is still kind of standing there in this pose, going through some kind of ritual performance. Use your action and stuff. So nothing else you can do here that you arrived at your body.
Yeah.
Because you use your bonus action, you still have a bonus action.
I raged.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
I'll say, I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I'll say, I'm right there.
Can we hear him?
Y'all can hear him, and y'all can see him moving around. So y'all see Brock.
Yeah, Brock, you need to go in that. We know you're here.
We'll see
That's
if
the whole point of us
anyone
being here.
responds. After that, Declan, you're up now.
Loose! I can't 27 to hit?
Yeah.
They've all been hurt. Well, the remaining ones already.
The mayor, yeah, he has.
Five, six, it's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. As you release an arrow into this creature, he is going to fall forward and be whisked back into the portal.
Okay. That went better than I expected it to.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Okay.
Aggregate this courage.
I would like to hold an action. Can I still hold an action?
Nah, you already used your action.
Unfortunate. My turn is over. So I'm exactly where I need to be.
You want to hang out right there at the front? You did see Brock's spirit come running up and him yelling, "I'm right here."
Yeah, Brock, go in your body, dude. That's why we're here. So your body, you need to go back inside of that. Work on that.
So, we're at so 2 more spirits are going to
Good
come
start.
up. These 2 spirits are going to look larger than the other 2 that left, and then 2 more behind them are going to look even bigger as they come out. As these are still demons. And the first row is going to move out, and he is going to move 7, 5. What's his movement? It's 5 getting out of the portal. 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Does not move out of melee range of that guy, but he's going to attack Raven.
Not one of the big guys.
Not the biggest one, but he can make 2 melee attacks with a great sword.
I like the guitar.
I do too.
We have a 23 to hit and a 7.
Well, the 23 hits.
The 7 doesn't
And I don't
hit.
need that. I can't. If I shielded that, I'd get +5.
Yeah, but only this turn.
Yeah.
For this
To
round.
the end of your next
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
To the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll suck it up this time, I guess.
So you can take 12 points of damage. And that is going to be the end of his turn. The next one's up. And it's going to move. It's going to move out of range of this guy, so he's going to get an opportunity to attack on him if he wants to take it.
Yep.
Alright, so roll your to hit. 5,
You can do it,
10,
little
15,
ghost.
20, 25. Okay. So push up to here.
Aw, man.
You cannot.
Okay, and then probably not gonna hit now, but 14?
That does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He's going to make 2 attacks on Evangeline.
You beat her wrong, right? Yeah, very.
The first one's a 12.
Miss.
The second one is a 23.
Miss.
Ooh, lucky you rolled way worse than you did with Raven. It's going to be 6 points of damage. Half. Half the
Oh.
damage of what he did with you.
Okay.
The back 2 demons are going to go next. They're a bit larger. And it's going to move up 5. And then it's going to go kind of into like a wraith, shadowy form, and pass through all of you, and turn around,
Jeez.
and attack you with advantage.
Oh, man.
That one's cocked. It's cocked between 8 and 20, and it came up as 7. So let's see, 13 to hit.
Nope.
Doesn't hit. Second attack. 17 to hit.
No.
Nice. Both miss. 2 misses. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. It's not passing through anyone, so it can't go through a spray form, so we'll get an opportunity to attack. No, he already used it.
Oh, that's
He doesn't have another reaction.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to attack you again with advantage. Oh, that's 21. It's going to be 18 points of damage. 18 points of psychic damage at that. Second attack. 17. Misses. Good deal. Top of the round, Belmont is going to continue to cast this spell, and he's going to kind of turn and look at you and say, "It's not time yet. You must wait." And he's going to continue to go through, and you see that he's holding that diamond that Declan gave him, and pieces of that diamond are like flecking off into the air and kind of swirling up into a second portal that has formed into the ceiling. And this diamond is pieces are flaking off and going up into there.
Huh.
And Raven.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh. I'm going to drop a marble. I just want to make sure it's going to do shatter at 4th level.
There's a lot of shit on this one little map.
Okay, 10-foot radius. So I should be able to hit all 4 of these around me if I drop it like right here where I am.
Yeah, it's going to affect you too, right?
Shatter my own spell shouldn't affect me.
No, pretty sure it does.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affects any creature within the range.
But you don't have. Oh, you have Major Armor.
Yeah, I don't have your thing where I can.
Yeah.
You could hope you make the saving throw.
I didn't think that my.
Still take half, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think my spells would hurt me.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a +7 on wisdom though. Might be worth it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a tactic to damage yourself, to inflict damage around on everyone. But yeah, it's up to you.
Huh? But if I move, I'm gonna get 3 attacks of opportunity. I'd almost rather take my own damage.
Do you want to take off everyone else's too?
I'm not gonna hit anybody else.
No, do you want to take everyone else's?
Everyone else's advantage? What?
You're still gonna be surrounded at the end of this turn.
Have faith in your team. We'll kill them all before it's.
You know what I'm saying, Brian?
Yeah, I'm having faith here.
I mean, everyone's gonna be able to get to me anyway, because there's a small space. You know what, I'm just gonna shatter where I am. I'll suck it up.
All right. So how big of an area does it do?
It's only 10 foot.
So if you drop it where you are,
It should
or
hit
kind of over
everybody.
in the corner, you
Like
can hit
here,
all
I should
4 of
hit
them.
all 4 of them.
Yeah.
They have to make what saving throws?
Wiz of 17.
All right. I need you to make what as well. First one failed critically.
Fuck, I fail.
No.
Second one made it.
Switching my dice.
Third one failed. And the fourth one
This way around the
Failed.
gates.
only one made
I
it.
need, let's see.
And one critically failed.
Let's see, a 4th level, my shatter is doing 5d8s.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Use the d8s.
4. No. 5. Watch me roll really, really well. I did. Holy shit.
Wow, that is really good.
I may be taking over the team, guys.
So, can you do 2 reses?
They only use half the
25.
diamond, right?
30.
30?
30 damage.
Wow, so this one guy's taking 60. That crit failed it.
He did.
And that one succeeded, so he can take 50. and then the other 2 failed.
That probably hurt.
It hurt.
Oh. I was gonna use Hail of Thorns. It's you too.
So this guy right here that was attacking Evangeline just freaking obliterates into a spirit energy, and his body just turns to ash as the ash is whipped back, whoop, back through the portal. The other ones look like they had some damage dealt to them. The one directly in front of you looks like he may have taken more damage than the other 2 big guys. And Evangeline, you're up. Brock, you're up next. Sleepy time's over.
At least my character is simple to play.
Yeah. Smash.
I can't remember how this works.
Or in Rock's case, slash.
Slash.
I know I'm gonna be going next.
You're using your axe wrong.
Yeah.
Since they're right.
Especially with the
I
flat sword.
am going to.
Never got that.
I am going to go shatter again and negate Raven.
Is it
Because it's an
evocation
evocation.
Like, if you don't, I'm down.
Alright. So you're gonna drop it.
do.
Raven, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how
Why'd you blow
do
yourself
it.
up? Why'd you?
Okay, so wisdom saves. What's your wisdom save? 13 doesn't make it.
It's 17 on mine. Should
Yeah,
be.
we're
Yeah,
fine.
17.
17. Alright, so the first one fails. Second one fails. That one's caught between a 16 and a 6.
Fail.
The last one rolled an 11 and he failed. All 3 failed.
Roll.
Good choice on the wisdom, as 2 of them have a 0 mod and 1 of them has a 1 mod. Demons apparently are not smart. By the way, these are 2 shadow demons and 2 maul demons, or were 2 maul
I'm
demons.
guessing the shadow demons are the medium ones.
The shadow demons are actually the big ones.
Oh. And maul demon?
Maul,
Like
M-A-W.
You've met a Karen at a mall, I'm sure.
At a mall.
Large ones.
She was looking for a manager.
These are, you said, shadow
With that weird
demons.
haircut they all have. And sunglasses.
Oh, we fought shadow demons before, haven't we?
sure.
No, we
Y'all
fought,
fought,
we fought like shadow something.
Yeah.
Stalkers.
Stalkers, yeah.
Which again, you find them at the mall, they're usually in the shadows.
Maybe I should have cast it at a higher one.
And if you use the staff someone gave you.
I know, because I rolled really well too.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. 2 7s, 2 6s, 26.
What type of damage is this? I forgot to ask.
It is.
Force?
I think it is.
I think it's full.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Okay, I gotta add some more hit points back to these guys real quick.
No, you messed up.
Hit points. No, I'm not.
They were immune to thunder?
No, they're not immune. So what was your
It
damage?
actually heals them.
26.
So 13.
The one's still
Okay.
obliterated though.
The one's
That's
still
not
dead. He
fair.
crit failed, and you did way more than his name.
36.
You were right the first time. Are you guys okay over there?
No, we're good. I'm sleepy.
I feel you.
We got in at 2 a.m. last night.
Oof.
Wow.
Then I went to work.
All right.
So now it's-
So you deal a good amount of
Why
damage.
do
You
you
got,
do this to yourself?
unfortunately, it doesn't do quite as much as you would hope.
That's
But,
fair.
Well, I wish I had known when she cast it, because then I would have tried a different tactic. But
yeah.
Honestly,
Well.
that one's a different tactic.
go.
Brock's up.
It's not my thing.
Brock, you're still
here
standing
is
over your
not
body.
done.
Forgot he was.
Um,
forgot he was alive and still
So
going.
you have standing here. You have the option to
Archery.
So
try to go into your body if you want. You can, if you want to. I mean, it's still an option.
Sure.
And, or you can, or not. Whatever you want
Last
to do.
one.
Well, Belmont
It'll take-
definitely
it'll
said
take an
it wasn't
action.
time. So I'm gonna run over here. These
Okay.
people gangbanging Raven. And I'm gonna hit
Why
the
literally?
one on the right.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna try to.
no, you're gonna hit him.
First attack.
That one of the big ones.
Yeah, so 28.
28 hits. Yeah.
And I need
What type of damage is this?
And it's slashing.
What's yours?
And using his axe.
Is slashing damage?
Magical
Yeah, slashing.
damage.
Ghost magical slashing damage?
Is it silvered?
No.
Good thing it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, how many matters for
I'd be like,
You're
why
using
would
a turn.
that matter? It's not a werewolf.
It's crazy some of the stuff that requires silvered. Like
Yeah.
gargoyles require it.
Can we just go get Bertha?
Skinny
I made
things
it a
with damn
point to make sure
gargoyles,
everything
it's
on
not
her was silvered. Okay.
It's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Just throw her at people.
Nice.
23?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, 11 damage. Okay.
Nice hit. Attacking one more time.
Yep.
This is your bonus action.
Yep. That'll be 24 to hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a d20. That's gonna be 21 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez, that one.
You're like 50 damage to that guy.
Yeah, that's my max.
So you
damage.
come in with your axe, just take quick 3 swipes. Whoosh. The third one, you kind of wind up a bit. Kind of do this swing behind your head and swoop, lob off this demon's head. As his head begins to fall, it kind of turns to ash just before it hits the ground, and his entire body is standing there as pieces of it are turning to ash as it comes down and is sucked into the portal. I think it was the other one.
Yeah, it was.
The one next to him. Yeah, that one.
No, he meant to kill that one. Why would you kill that one?
This one I
It was
killed.
the other big one, I thought.
I thought it was
I
this
thought
one.
you were
yeah,
getting
I
that one
thought so
too. You
too.
said the one on the right.
Yeah, the one on my right.
Yeah, on his right.
Oh. So it was one of the little
Marking on
ones?
that one.
The mall demon?
Yeah. You're ranged anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, my specialty is melee.
He doesn't use it hardly at all.
But it is what my character's built for.
Yeah. Brock, you might have some movement left if you want to do it.
Yeah, I'll dance around this guy.
Kind of position yourself around to the side of him.
Uh,
All right. Declan's up.
I'll go in with the stabbies.
All
The
right.
other big guy.
What was your banner do again? I don't remember.
We're immune to being frightened
Immune
for
to
10
being
minutes.
Okay. That'd
We
be
got
very helpful.
courage.
Can somebody move me?
Okay. Well, when you guys
Over
have
there.
a dragon with you.
Yeah.
The move in. You're gonna melee.
Yeah. Oh, I have advantage on flanking.
You do have advantage.
So it's going to be just a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
I'm assuming he's looking healthy.
He's looking pretty healthy. He's been damaged though.
Okay. I can't see what these are. Oh, that's pathetic. So that's only 9 points of damage.
9 damage. All right. Stefan takes 1 stab with a rapier.
24.
24 to hit. Yep.
There we go. So that one's going to be 12.
12 damage with the second rapier. Third rapier.
21.
21 to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Are you in your colossal and everything?
He only gets it once per turn.
So.
And he never
13.
hunters mark him.
Yeah.
13.
I meant to use Hunter's Mark on my first turn, but I forgot. No.
Nice. You
Good.
come up, take 3 quick stabs with this. The first one kind of finds its mark a little bit better than the others. Because it had the colossal with it. But nice job. He's still hanging in there, but he's not looking good. All right, demons are up. Well, what's left of the demons?
How much?
This demon's going to turn and attack a ghost spirit Brock for 2 attacks. He's flanking, so he's going to have advantage. And he might be
Yeah.
raging, so he might have advantage anyways. 23.
Go ahead.
Good.
Yeah. 9 damage.
Yeah, how many hit points do I have?
Your full hit points.
So I'm just gonna bring myself back.
Yeah, that's fine. 17. Does that hit you?
That ties.
Alright, so half damage. And these are slashing damage, so it's gonna be
You said the first one was 7?
9. First one's 9.
9, yeah.
So you
Hold on a
have
second.
that.
second one's gonna be 10 halves and then half to 3. Total.
Okay.
Alright, next is the bigger shadow demon. He's going to turn and attack Raven. He's not gonna have advantage anymore though, as no one's really flanking from behind him. He's gonna take 2 claw attacks at her.
She'll be fine.
These guys are kind of interesting. If they have advantage, they get double dice rolls on their attacks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right. It's kind of interesting. One of them's a nat 20. The other's gonna miss with a 5.
So then I'm probably dead. The nat 20, if I did shield with +5, it's still
It's not gonna matter, unfortunately.
Alright.
It's gonna be 7, 14. Are you still alive? That was a shitty roll. It was a 4 and a 3. Alright. Belmont's going to continue the ritual and yell to Brock, "Now!"
Okay.
And Raven's up.
Alright, I'm going to turn the one that is at me. I'm actually going to use my staff.
Staff?
Or my sickle.
Your sickle. Okay.
I was gonna be like, wait, what?
My sickle.
Scythe? You meant scythe.
Yeah.
Scythe, yeah. Scythe, sickle, whatever it
Sickle-ish
is.
thing. Whatever.
I'll do it in a
They're
minute.
different.
And I'm
Sickle's a
going
handheld
to...
Thing.
One hand.
This
Scythe.
It's like small.
Yeah.
So I just add one more
Spell level.
dice, right?
Yeah.
For next spell level. Okay. I'm gonna vampiric touch, so this is to hit.
Oh, you're using the effect of it. I thought you meant you were literally attacking with it.
No, I'm using the effect.
Yeah,
That could
okay,
also
okay.
be totally badass though.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
it
thought you were.
is that also that speech?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
Oh
doing.
my God.
Yeah, totally badass. I don't want you to do that now. Wow.
Probably don't. Well, 17.
Vampiric touching it. Which one? The one next to you, the bigger one?
Uh-huh.
It hits.
Thank God.
You got one.
Okay, so it's 60. So it's 66, and then I take half of that, I think, for healing. So 66 is 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at my rolls. 8, 10,
They're pretty good.
23,
23.
which means I take 11.
It's dead. But it's only going to take 12 points of damage. So you're only going to get less than that because it didn't have that many hit points.
Wait, so I don't get the full, I don't get the half of what
You
I
only-
You
rolled?
get half of what its hit points were, so you get 6.
Aw, man.
Because it can't take that full damage. It only can take 12.
Dang it.
You still got 6 back.
Whatever.
So he's dead. Wait, what time of damage was that?
Necrotic?
Necrotic. Oh. What was the full damage?
23.
23.
Okay, it's still dead.
Okay.
Okay. It only took half damage. These guys are resistant to thunder, fire, necrotic, acid, bludgeoning, piercing,
Yes.
and slashing from non-magical weapons. They have a lot of resist.
Oh,
Was that the big one?
but it's
Yeah.
all
That was
magical,
the shadow
though.
guy?
The other ones were resistant to lightning, cold, and fire.
Resistant, not immune.
Not immune,
So I
correct.
have my little thingy jiggers.
Evangeline,
Gibberish.
you're up with one demon left in front of you as Raven touched the other one and absorbed its energy. Instead of it turning to dust, it was absorbed into Raven's palm.
Is it looking healthy?
No.
No.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yes.
My
That's
ghost
my,
hasn't been going.
that's
No.
my lowest one?
But
just
that's
noticed that?
not my, like, he's got his own
You're supposed
turn.
to go when you go. You haven't done anything with it.
But does that take my turn?
No.
No.
Do you want to use your ghost real quick?
Yeah, I haven't gone yet. So
Yeah?
you
Alright, do your
Okay,
guess.
so my ghost is gonna turn around and
Send to the portal, send to the portal, send to the portal.
attack that guy.
How would he send to the portal?
Why would he go through the portal?
So then he can report back to you what he saw and if he saw him.
He can't do that, I don't think.
When you see something again, send in Keysma. It's a golden opportunity.
Ooh, nice. 28.
28 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
I'm just curious.
what was that? 2D.
I mean, I am, but like, once Brock goes back in, Keyswan is gone. So
But like,
Brock-
she just sends Keysma back now.
Sorry.
That's
I
true.
gotta see what he does. He does 2D somethings. Sorry. Where's my ghost? Where'd he go?
Tries like a 90s action flick, like running through the desert,
One
you
hit.
know?
It's a little bit like that. What is it?
1d8 plus 6.
Roll it.
Ooh. 7?
Alright. So Evangeline, you're up. As your little creature.
Unfortunately, oh god, why? I'm not even gonna waste that spell slot. I can't even do it at a lower level. That's very sad. I know.
Do it. You can do it. Bang set off.
I'm just gonna do Firebolt.
Okay.
That's not a firebolt. This is a firebolt.
I couldn't do Fireball at a smaller level than 3, so it's like.
Firebolt's a cantrip, right?
Yeah. 2d10. That big at your level?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, 16 plus 9.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna hit. Nice roll. It was a good roll in that firebolt. 16 plus
Firebolt's
firebolt.
a perfect cantrip for
2 or
any
3d10, depending on your level. I don't know.
Plus 2.
Dos senoras.
That's a good one to do it on, too.
Ooh, 17.
17 as this firebolt hits, it is engulfed in flames and it is turned to ash. And it is pulled back into the portal. That is it. Brock, you're up.
I'm going to sprint over to my body.
As you begin to run, you're going to see out of the portal comes a giant hand. And it's going to try to grapple you before
Okay.
you get there.
Can I
Let's
jump
do
in
strength.
front of the hand?
No, you cannot. Let's do a strength check.
Okay.
I sacrificed myself for you.
Just this massive arm and hand comes reaching through the portal, pushing past all of you, as you guys are standing literally human-sized against this arm that is like, you guys are like this, and this arm, just massive, just gigantic arm comes through the portal, trying to grab Brock's soul to pull it into the depths. What did you get?
I rolled a 13 plus 5 is 18.
You have advantage on strength checks.
Yep.
Somebody come read it. I don't want to tell it because I'm the bad guy.
Oh.
What is
Can you
it?
see it?
Can someone say what it is?
What is it?
Oh my god, it's a number, just say it!
No,
19?
it's 3.
It's a 3.
Oh.
So-
Oh, thank you so much. You're doing.
So,
I am.
Brock, as this thing
Okay,
wraps
one
around
time
you,
at
you're able
least.
to break out.
150 pound diamond, Evangeline.
Run
150 pounds!
to you're standing at the edge of the sarcophagus, looking down at your dead body. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to jump into the sarcophagus with
So-
my body.
So you're gonna leap up into the air to try to dive into your sarcophagus, and as you do that, this hand's gonna grab you again.
What?
Okay.
Let's make another strength check. This one's a little bit better.
23.
It wasn't that much better. So this hand grabs you in the air and begins to pull you, and you just, with all your might, bust out of this hand, and you begin to fall backwards to your body. You turn and take a swipe at this hand with your axe, and just kind of nick its finger enough for it to kind of pull back a bit, and you land in the body, and you sit up, and as you sit up, the hand is no longer there, and the hand just disappears and dissipates out of y'all's vision. Brock, you are now in your body. For going forward, you have -4 to all stats,
Okay.
and every time you take a long rest, one will be added back to it. That's the penalty for a true resurrection spell.
Okay.
So you
Did
sit
the
up.
portals shut?
The portal's
Yeah.
shut. You sit up, and you see Belmont standing over you, and he kind of shrugs back a little bit. He grabs his horn, takes a swig, kind of holds it over to you to offer you a bit.
I'll definitely take a swig.
So, and he's still holding about half of this diamond, as all of it was not consumed. And,
Do I add a point of exhaustion?
I don't think you get it at point of exhaustion. I think you just get
True-
minus
true
4.
resurrection?
I think you just get minus 4.
I'm taking my 7,500.
Brock,
Yeah, he's gonna kind of hand it to Brock and kind of put it in Brock's lap. Just kind of just set it down. Like, he's done with it. And he's gonna take his horn back and go stumble back and. Well, it looks like it was a success.
I can say that.
Thank you.
You better take it easy for a bit, as the effects are pretty harsh of being pulled back from hell.
Yeah, did you guys see that hand?
Did we see it?
I did see it, but it just like it was so quick. It almost happened like damn near instantly. Just hand come flying out.
Prefer to forget.
It was just
Yeah.
like blink of an eye.
By the way, I'm gonna put the mini keg down on his lap. Here you go, buddy. Also, Belmont, you should try this. Boink.
Diamond. Diamond's about half the size as it was.
I'm gonna put it as a 75 half
Yeah.
diamond. Now, does it still have the Cloud Fortress on it? Like, is that in the middle of the
Half of
diamond,
it.
or is all
Yeah.
the perimeter gone?
It's like partial. Like it looks like the Cloud Fortress has been like under siege, maybe starting
Okay,
taking some
so I'm
damage.
gonna
It's
put
burning.
75 pound under siege
The
Cloud Fortress in
The
gravy.
fortress that
Yeah. But so Belmont's going to kind of fill his horn back up with your mead, and he's going to kind of stumble back, and he's going to hit this statue behind him, and when he hits the statue, the statue's going to turn,
Yeah.
whoop, and Belmont's going to kind of fade back off into the shadows
Thank you.
as he stumbles back.
Brock, you're back.
Wow. This, we're back in this room. This looks like where Dracula was.
Actually, this is where the
This
mummy was.
is where the mummy was.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the catacomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, welcome back.
Sorry, I'm a little disoriented.
I'm
Wow,
going
thank you,
to
guys.
just hang back here.
You're welcome.
The afterlife is not cool. It's really cramped.
I think we're going to stop right here
Oh.
with Brock being resurrected. And you guys can decide what y'all's next plan is.
Thanks.
And people are tired a little bit. I think we're gonna stop right here. So, nice job, guys.
Really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He's alive! It's alive! Should have brought him to the Frankenstein room.